Are you planning a trip to New York City, want to stay at a place in the center of all the action, but don't want to spend an arm and a leg doing so?
This is Jenny Ryan from Everest Travels, and today we're checking out the Aura Hotel, a boutique hotel that promises comfort, convenience, and value in the heart of Manhattan at a fraction of the price of many big-name New York City hotels.
So, how's the location? Is it easy to get around the city? What about the rooms, the amenities?
We're going to cover all that and more.
Plus, stick around until the very end to find out how much we paid to stay here.
If you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more New York City hotel reviews and travel tips.
Let's start with the location, because when you're visiting New York, that's everything. The Aura Hotel is located steps away from Times Square. It's literally less than a 5-minute walk from the entrance of the hotel to Times Square, where you can take a photo with one of those famous Times Square Elmos or Ironmans. The Aura Hotel, it is one of the closest hotels you will be able to find within this budget range to Times Square, where you won't feel like you're sacrificing on quality for location too, because it is a nice hotel.
If you're planning to catch a Broadway show, this hotel is quite literally across the street, less than a 10-second walk from the Belasco Theater.
With that in mind, if you want to catch a Broadway show, you're at Times Square. So while the Belasco is very close, all the other theaters are also nearby. The most you'll probably end up walking is 15 to 20 minutes to find your destination.
Popular attractions nearby include Bryant Park, less than a 5-minute walk, Rockefeller Center, around 6 minutes away, and Central Park, less than a 20-minute stroll from the Aura.
Then you know that when you stay here, you are very close to some major attractions, but further away, the attractions like the Brooklyn Bridge or the 9/11 Memorial, they're still very easily accessible, as there are multiple subway stations within a 5-minute walking radius. We usually also touch on nearby options to eat when doing hotel reviews, but again, you are literally steps away from Times Square, so you'll have your pick of the litter from famous chain restaurants, local street food vendors, or uniquely New York destinations. When it comes to arriving or departing from the Aura,
if you're flying in, LaGuardia or Newark Airport are about a 30-minute taxi or Uber away, while JFK is closer to 45 to 60 minutes, depending on traffic.
we stayed in a deluxe room. Let's check it out.
Welcome to our room.
We're staying here at the Aura Hotel next to Times Square in New York, and we're staying in a deluxe room with 2 double beds.
It is so modern and so clean. When we first came in, I thought we were in a spa. Like, it was so nice. And from the lobby to the room, it really reflects that.
You get this nice little mirror here, full size, and it's got some gold rims. Again, it's very modern, very chic. It's got a bit of a hue vibe here, especially with the floors.
Yeah, the floors are hardwood, which is a very nice surprise. A lot of hotels have carpet. Now there is a rug there for comfort as well, which is nice. So we also have kind of the media desk here, you could say. We have our coffee machine. Is that an espresso?
Looks like it's an espresso with some English tea next to it.
Which is great. Another mirror over here. Fantastic for checking yourself out.
Lots of mirrors in this hotel
Lots
because
of
we're going to see some more before the tour is done.
Definitely. These are large TV here.
Very big. So if you're coming to New York not to enjoy the screens at Times Square, you can just walk down the street and enjoy the screens at the Aura Hotel.
Great TV.
Loads very fast. There's also a little drawer right underneath the coffee.
Yeah, empty drawer, you can put some stuff in there.
A little
Empty
storage
space.
area.
Put your handbags in there.
You've got your garbage can.
Gorgeous chair.
Nice green chair. Then your lamp, you've got some USB and USB-C cables before you get over to your little closet area. It's a small closet, but if you're not bringing a lot of luggage with you, it should do the trick. It's got a little hanging area, spot for your iron and ironing board. And of course, if you have anything that you need to lock up, like passports or thousands of dollars in cash, you can put it right there.
And more storage down there for your suitcase as well. 2 queen-size beds, and in between there is a nightstand with that lamp again, with the USB plugs, and then there's also a little phone too.
I'd say it's time for us to check out the view in this room.
I mean, we're in New York City. I'm expecting, and you're Times Square too.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting like lights.
We did pay extra to go to a Times Square hotel, so 3, 2, 1. Is that a rat in the corner there?
You know what? This is a New York charm. You know, it's just
Very charming.
city living.
Yeah, I like the air conditioning unit. Mind you, you can pay more for rooms with better views. We did not, so the room is not a negative point, or the view is not a negative point. That's just what we invested in.
Exactly. And guess what? We have a flat screen TV with some great views, some great shows.
And we don't need to look out the window because Times Square is literally a 3-minute walk down the street. If you need to play around with the temperature in your room, there is a modern air conditioning unit for you to go up or down. Full-size mirror. One of the last mirrors on this tour before we open the door. Nice and bright again. Let's check it out. There it is, the last mirror.
This is a really, really nice bathroom.
We've got some soap down here, body lotion, very clean. Look at that toilet. It's like a throne.
Standard toilet, little low.
And then looking into the shower, regular shower head. Yeah, it's nice and clean. We have Molten Brown London shower gel, shampoos, and conditioner.
This bathroom does really use space very well. Obviously, it's not the largest bathroom in the world. The sink's a good size. There's extra space here for cosmetics. The mirror has light in it. Plugs are right there. Storage at the bottom. Look, it's done a really good job. It's very stylish too.
Now it's time for the bed test. Let's do this. Oh, whoa, okay. This bed is really comfy. It was like a memory foam mattress that captured you. It was nice and firm. I have high reviews for this on the first impression. I can't wait to sleep in this.
Hey, that's your bed.
We did find the room quite spacious compared to other options in New York, but a couple unique things happened to us while staying that likely won't happen to you, but are worth bringing up.
After a long day of walking around NYC, we returned to find our room keys. They weren't opening our doors. Sometimes if keys like this get close to your phone, they get demagnetized. But this was different. Instead, the whole lock stopped working. We went back once, we replaced the keys, it still didn't work. So we were kind of stranded near our room until somebody could actually come and fix the lock, replace the battery.
We also attempted to shower a couple times throughout the day, and each time the water pressure was low to non-existent. After a hot day in New York City, this was far from ideal.
And if we were to call down to guest services to express our concerns regarding the water pressure, door key, or ask any other question, no one answered. We had to walk down 2 different times to address different issues and ask questions directly. While there is a 24/7 front desk advertised, it seemed like there was ever only 1 or 2 people on call max, and oftentimes they were hanging outside when we arrived in the lobby, which they could have been waiting for somebody to come so they could help with the luggage. We don't know, but whatever it was, nobody was ever at the desk whenever we called down. I don't think you should look at that as a deal breaker, but we found it a bit frustrating.
All right, let's talk amenities. The Aura Hotel offers free Wi-Fi for guests, something that may seem like a common perk for most hotels, but in New York City, you'll find many hotels trying to grab a couple extra bucks by charging additional for Wi-Fi per room or device. So free Wi-Fi while staying here, especially if you're an international traveler, is a great amenity.
A unique offering that the Aura Hotel gives is you'll receive a complimentary drink at check-in, which can be used at the restaurant next door called the Long Room. There's also luggage storage on site, a 24-hour front desk, ice and water machines, and a fitness center, so you'll still be able to get your daily workout in. That is, if walking the streets of New York City aren't enough of a workout for you.
Now, for how much we paid.
For a one-night stay in a deluxe room with 2 double beds, it cost us $288 USD, which is roughly $388 Canadian, or 245 euros.
We paid for location and were thrilled with how close it was to Times Square. But our issue with the room definitely dampened our overall experience here.
We felt the Aura Hotel just lacked aura. Despite that, it was a nice modern hotel at a reasonable price point for the location.
So that's our look at the Aura Hotel in New York City.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a like or subscribe for more New York videos and hotel reviews.